So before I start this video, I have some bad news. My mic is now added, but I just recorded literally a video and I forgot to have the mic attached. So I do not know if any of that other sound picked up. I'm probably still gonna post it, but um yeah, I really don't know. So and then my battery's gonna die. Then I have to go to work in like 20 minutes. Like this is a really unfortunate day. So I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna, see what it looks like. So this is just gonna be at the beginning, and then y'all gonna go through and hear the audio. It should sound good still because my camera is not completely boo boo. But I'm looking at the things and I was like, dang, why is it not picking up me? So I literally do not know how it's gonna sound. It might sound just very low, but it's still gonna sound fine. Um, yeah. So yeah, just I hope y'all enjoy. What's up, y'all? My name's Makai, and we back with another running with Kai. Today we got 2 miles. I know I've been a little bit inactive. I haven't been, you know, but I'm gonna explain that all. Today we're gonna be talking about setbacks, minor setbacks or major comebacks. You feel me? And then yeah, I plan on trying to record another video tomorrow. Today's April 27th, Monday. I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday also, so I'm gonna try to record a video those next 2 days, and get those uploaded. I've been hustling. I've really been like I'm gonna get y'all in tune. But yeah, we go 2 miles. We're gonna do another 15. I feel so out of shape, so we'll see. But yeah, let's do it. All right, y'all. So I just finished a 2 mile. Me and my little sister ran it. She ran. Yeah, we're gonna go with her first. She ran 8:47 her first one, and I believe 9:11 or 9:17 on her second one. She finished with like 17:24 or something like that. It's not bad for her first time running back in a minute. Kudos to her. You know what I'm saying? I ran on my 2 mile. I ran my first one 7:11, the second one 7:01. I felt like I was jogging. It felt a little bit too easy. I definitely could have pushed a little bit harder, but you know, you got to take what you give. You know what I'm saying? I should have definitely pushed a little bit harder, but it wasn't a bad day. I think today I finished with 14:28. So I live with that. I live with that. But anyways, so today we're gonna be talking about setbacks. Minor setbacks or major comebacks. Now this is not meant to be a super long video because one, I want to edit it today. I want to get everything done today, and I have a lot of stuff coming from my business, and I gotta go to work in literally an hour 30 minutes. So yeah, but for to get into that, it's probably I'm gonna give y'all a good few tips and life advice. So yeah, let's do it. Now, the way that I look at setbacks is from two perspectives, right? A way that we can control and a way that we can't control. So a lot of the times when we see that, or when we get hit with a setback, we have to say it's just out of our control. But there was nothing I could have did differently. There was nothing I could have did. But sometimes we are the reason why we are in this setback. We're the reason why we're in this predicament, right? Now, what made me come up with this idea to talk about this was mainly because I sprained my wrist at work, right? Someone didn't clean up some oil properly. I fell on some oil. I'm SOL. You know what I'm saying? So, I ended up not reporting it for about 2, 3 weeks, and then it got worse and worse and worse. And then I ended up messing up my paycheck for like the past 2 weeks. It wasn't, right when I started getting the flow of getting good checks and everything, I kind of messed up my whole run and I got set back. And it really messed with my head. And that's another reason why I kind of stopped posting because it really messed with me, bro. It really irked me like this setback. And I try to remember, bro, this is a time, and I'm like, had I just slowed down, or maybe had I just took the time to properly rest and heal, then maybe I wouldn't be here, right? You know what I'm saying? So I put myself in that position for that setback. But sometimes it's out of our control. That's a lot of times what we think, dang, that's just out of my control. And either way, whatever it is, you have to live with whatever's going on, and you have to make the best of that situation. You have to find the best. So in that time, I said, well, let me look at it from this perspective, right? I'm still working. I'm sorry, there's something behind me making a whole bunch of noise. But I'm still working. I'm still getting money, and I get to do more time to invest in my business, and that's what I've been taking the time to do. I've been just taking more time to just pour into my business, pour into myself, since I don't have to go until later. So it's like, you know what? Why not, bro? And it's like, yes, it sucks, and I was annoyed, but it's like, bro, you have to look at things from a different perspective. You can't always look at it from a negative perspective, right? I'm like, yes, my paychecks are messed up, but I'm still getting paid. Like, it's not like the income has stopped. It's just that the satisfaction of what I'm looking to the satisfaction of, or the gratification of what I'm trying to of what I'm trying to feel is going to be delayed, right? And that's okay, right? The happiness that I'm trying to feel in a little bit is going to be delayed because of what I want, right? It's going to take a little bit longer to achieve the goals that I want because of this little injury. And it's like, that's okay though, right? Because again, things don't happen when we want it to happen. It happens when God wants it to happen, right? And it sometimes it sucks. Sometimes we want things to happen faster or sooner, and sometimes it's like, bro, there's nothing you can do about it in this situation. You got to just live with it. Oh, I don't have my mic connected. But a lot of the times, we need that delayed gratification or that minor setback to realize to slow down and really assess where we are, right? And I know I always say that, but an injury or a setback and stuff like that, that really helps you see, like, okay, here I could put more time into this, I could put more time into that. I can really see the things that I want to accomplish and things that I want to do because of that minor setback, right? And it's like, that's where I was. I hurt my wrist, and I was like, bro, I have to look on the bright side. I was like, I have more time now to do things that I wanted to do, right? And I started to promote my brand. I started taking just more time to just do the things that I want to do. And literally, my brand page had videos blow up back to back to back, and I was like, wow. It's like that little extra time that I probably would not have put in. I was like, has shown, yeah, like it's working. I have more time to design. I have more time to do the things that I want to do. And I'm like, dang, like I'm complaining about these things, but I'm like, it's in a way, it was a blessing in disguise, right? And sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes that's all we need. Is a little setback. And I know it sounds bad, but setbacks are necessary, right? Setbacks are necessary. Sometimes we go through things that we think that we are going to beat, and the whole time you need to restructure your whole life. Sometimes we go through things thinking that we're gonna beat it, we're gonna go through it, and we really gonna put belt to butt on whatever is going through us. We're like, hey, this time will pass. But then something that I realized is, bro, you need restructure. Sometimes that setback is you being like, okay, hold on. How did I get here? What steps did I take that put me to this point that has me here at this moment? And the moment you sit there and you really analyze these things and you really realize, you're like, okay, here's what I need to change, here's what I need to do, and you act on it. In that same moment, you act on it, bro. Because in reality, bro, there's nothing you can do when setbacks happen except go harder or except go through it, right? Handle business. There's nothing you can do when life throws a curveball at you because you did not see it coming. Like, there's literally nothing else you can do except say, hey, let's get to this money. And I think that's where a lot of people mess up. A lot of people, they hear that setback and they fall back. And I'm with people. Normally, I'm real good. I take it on the chin. Take it on the chin. But then after a while, I'm like, nah. I'm going to fight back. It's my turn. Right? And the moment you change your mindset to it's my turn to win, it's my turn to take whatever it is, bro, even setbacks will feel like a win because you're going to see the best in every opportunity. You're going to start seeing more and more and more. You're going to be like, damn, shit. Yeah, I see that as a problem, but I can do this or that, or I see in that, or now it really helped me realize I can do that. You learn things, you analyze things differently when you have more time to assess, when you have more time to yourself, when you have to do a different thing. Bro, this whole month I spent $3,000 extra on taxes and bills, but then it really helped me assess the things. I'm like, damn, well, now I know I can't afford an apartment. I can't afford the things that I want. I'm like, bro, these bills are done now, right? I was getting ready to go buy a car. That's what I was getting ready to go buy a new car. And then this hit, right? I had to work longer hours and I was getting less money, which I know that sounds very confusing, but based off what I do, that's what it was, right? And literally, I had to do that. And it really made me realize, I'm like, dang, I wanted that car, but maybe this is delayed because now I paid off my debt. Everything paid off. Now I have ways to just sit there and just let the money just stack. I have no other bills other than, occasionally help my dukes with bills here and there, but I have nothing else to handle. I have time to completely dive in. And that minor setback really helped me reset my mindset and focus on, okay, it isn't so bad. It isn't so bad. I didn't take a complete L. And now that I did that, I found the hunger. I've had more time to myself to think, and I found the want again. I found the true passion that I've lost for a long time. I figured out, like, nah, Kai, like, we there. We there. And sometimes it takes a little setback and a little injury or you have to go harder in the moment because another bill came up or whatever it is. Sometimes it takes that for us to then see our true potential and to see our true selves. And that's all I got for y'all today. Man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I told y'all, I don't know if the audio is going to pick up, but I know right now this part's clear. But we on the road to 100 subscribers. I think we're close, man. I'm trying to get more consistent on YouTube. I've been focused on my brand probably a little bit more. I haven't been so much on the content thing right now, but I will be back. Like I'm telling y'all, I'm going hard all this year. Like I've again, this setback really helped me analyze, bro. And I'm probably gonna dive deeper in this when I talk about it tomorrow with another topic. But I'm gonna just, so y'all stay tuned for that.